What have you got in front of you there then, Sue?
I've got a sheet from the YOLO, which I'm going to do a scrapbook page
Oh,
with.
lovely.
So I'm going to work with this one. I
Nice.
like these sort of elements here. And it doesn't feel like, oh, where do I start? You know, you've got a starting point with these elements here, you know,
Okay.
so you can work across that way or just concentrate on this corner. Yeah, so I'm going
And
to
of
work
course,
with
look
this
at
one.
those collections, Sue, as well. Regardless of which collection you're going for, which one you want to work with, we can follow your inspiration, can't we? And we can change those elements around. So Scrapbook Page is going to work with every single one of those collections that we've
Yeah,
got.
definitely, definitely. I like to sort of scale my designs down onto card fronts as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's nice. Not going to waste that either.
Just smile and wave. I like that.
Okay, so I do like this sort of paper sort of here, and there is a whole sheet that's this as well, which complements it beautifully. So I'm going to use this kind of as my backing for my photo, because I haven't actually got a photo, but I'm going to use this. I've cut it to 6x4, and I thought I would place it about here and perhaps work on the diagonal. But what I'd like to do is to just add a bit of my own sort of grunginess in the background.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring in some gesso. I do like to paint with gesso because it is acrylic, but it's got a nice matte texture to it. So I'm just going to come in the side. I'm going to go over that word. I've got a real scruffy brush because I like that sort of the brush strokes to show.
Yeah, it looks quite a firm brush as well. Is that
It
so you
is.
can drag the gesso a little bit
Yes,
more?
yeah. I just feel like if I've got a messy brush, then I need to be messy with it and not too neat, because I'm just so annoyingly neat as well.
One of my favourite brushes, I've got to say, is it looks horrendous, but it's my favourite because it's what I use for dry brushing. And if I
Okay.
use a nice soft new brush, you just don't get the same effect.
No, I do like to see those sort of brush strokes. So I'm going to come in a bit down there with that one. And then I'm just going to add a bit of water to my palette and get even more messier and do some flicking.
Oh, we love a few splatters.
Yeah, I love a few white
I'm just going to
splatters.
remind everybody who's watching, this is the only hour today we've got with Sue, with these sale prices as well. So don't leave things sat in your basket, don't let those prices disappear, don't let anybody else get there first. Make sure that you have checked out on everything.
Okay, so I've done that. And I'm going to put this to one side to dry.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is to mat this with a white, just plain white card, just so it gives a white border around the edge.
Nice.
So I've got that here. So I'll just glue these two together. Pop a bit of glue. And then what I'd like to do is, when I do get a photo, is to obviously have this as a matted layer around it as well. So I've cut out several elements, so I'm going to add this down the
nice.
side. I do like these tabs, and they're so easy to use because you can just slip them in down the side, across the top, anywhere really. And then I'd like to anchor that at the bottom, and on the reverse of the pad you get these bigger elements, and I just love this, so I'm just going to sort of apply that down the bottom.
And again, because you've got the outline to cut to, and I personally like the white edge on this. Sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you want to lose the white edge, and sometimes you want to use it because it differentiates something between the different layers.
Yes, yeah, and it sort of makes things pop as well. Okay, I have got a sheet that is dry, so it's looking perhaps a little bit different to what I've done. So let's put some glue on the back of this and then apply this, and then we can sort of work around that. So I'll probably put it about there. Make sure it's straight. And there's a lovely bunting piece as well that I've cut out.
Oh, you're so well prepared. Sue, as well.
Yeah,
Look
I've
at
even
that.
got my little foam pads.
So that's cut in one piece, is it?
It is, yeah, yeah. So that's immediately going to go across the top there. So I'm just going to lean forward and
How important is it
so
with
move this
scrapbooking,
down.
Sue, to sort of overlap things rather than just having them all sort of separate?
Well, I love clustering. You know,
Yeah.
that's a technique that's really good. I do like my clustering, and I do like sort of placing things so they're really pleasing to look at. Okay, and then there's another lovely big element with another caption on it, just chilling. So that's going to sort of cluster with my photo, and I'm just going to pop it up there. So I kind of want 3 main elements now, because our 3's a pleasing number to work with. So I've got this little corner, the main feature here, and then this bottom corner here.
That's looking lovely already, though.
Okay, so I've got another one of these. So I'm going to echo this and just glue this down flat across the top and build this top section up. Sit that against the edge.
Okay, it's a nice warm colour palette, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I love the fact that it's got the sort of taupe colour to sort of blend in with the pink and the blue. I love these crazy arrows. So I'm going to stick that down, but I've got a foam pad on the head of the arrow, just to lift that.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to pop a lovely heart over the top there. I love the fact that you've got the colouring offset from the outline. It just creates movement, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
And to create a bit more movement, I'm just going to incorporate some arrows. I love arrows. Well, I've got one there. It's sort of sending the eye down, so you can look at the image here, and then I'm going to send the eye this way. I love doing that, sending the eye, you know, around a piece.
When you build a scrapbook page then, Sue, would you normally have the photograph ready to go? Or do you tend to build the pages and decide on the photos?
I do like the photo first.
Okay.
Yes, I do like. I've got an image in my head of perhaps my son doing something crazy or celebrating.
Or just chilling in this case.
Or just chilling.
That's the thing though, isn't it? If you just want
a
to
drink or something.
You know, compositions, putting them together, putting the pages together, because we've got the ability now to resize everything. Even if we've got a photograph, oh, maybe that would have been a bit bigger. We can resize, can't we?
We can, yes.
We don't always have to use those original pictures.
No, and I like working with circle images as well. So I'm just playing with this chevron design, and I've just cut some chevrons from another paper sheet, just to. I like that element going up there. And I'd like to incorporate some of the nice chipboard elements as well. So I've cut this speech bubble. It had words in it, but I've cut the words out because I just want to use it as it is.
Well, you could write your own words in as well, couldn't you? Or print them out.
I need to chop that off. That's it. You can, yeah.
Nice, we've got a flexi bind. This is a 3-way as well. 3-way flexi.
Okay, just want to scoop up some glue.
It's only 10.65 today, Sue.
Ooh. Okay, and I'm going to have another speech bubble. Make sure I put the glue on the right side, down the bottom here, and start clustering up this bottom corner, probably about there. I'd like to tuck one of these nice big stars underneath. I'm going to glue one half and put foam pads on the other half. I'll have that under there. Just because I want to glue this flat and then lift the other half of the star up, just to create some interest, and then incorporate another arrow which is going to shoot my eye upwards, up there.
Wonderful.
And then I'm going to put something in the speech bubble. So I've
plenty
got
to choose from, haven't you, on those pages?
Yeah,
lots of sentiments.
I wanted a little YOLO in there, and I've actually cut it from the actual paper title.
Oh,
so I wanted that size, so I've just cut that. And I'm just going to stick that.
Don't waste any scrap at all. That fits perfectly.
Okay, I did have a smile word that I was going to put in there.
Have you lost the smile?
Where's my smile? I don't know where that's gone.
Oh, maybe when we have a recap, you might be able to find it.
It's done a runner.
It might have gone under the glass mat. You never know.
So I'm going to just add one of the chipboard star there. I've got 3 of these.
And again, if you wanted to colour them, they're nice and porous.
Certainly
so your
can.
pens, your inks will all colour, your sprays.
Certainly can. I might add one up there. That's it. And then have another one. Ooh. Yeah, I'm very sort of considered in my crafting.
There was a smile on the bottom of the page, just smile and wave. It wasn't that you saw, was it? You could cut that
it was
separately.
it was
separate one.
Sort of a brown one.
Ah, I'm sure we'll find it later.
Oh, it's on the floor.
Excuse
me.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. There's my smile.
You don't want to lose your smile, Sue.
I don't. Bring my smile back. There.
That's lovely.
So that's more or less it, really. So yeah, have fun with your
Isn't that
scrapbooking.
lovely? Do you know, you might have encouraged people to start scrapbooking again, just watching that there. You've got all those options: home decor, card making, your scrap.